Hello, my name is Matthew, and my little niece is having her second birthday at the end of the month, and so I got a few children's books that I'm going to be giving her. The first one is Shrek. It's by William Steig, and they're both by William Steig. The other one is Sylvester and the Magic Pebble, which won the Caldecott Medal. And this one is sealed up, so it just didn't feel right opening it and reading it. But this one came without any packaging. And so I read Shrek by William Steig, and it has this really interesting artwork. It almost reminds me of Microsoft Paint, as if the artwork inside was very charming. And I heard about, I just recently learned that the Shrek movies was based on a children's book. I just didn't know that. And I did a little bit of research, and apparently they're quite fun. I thought the story was okay. I probably enjoy the movies. I think even the sequel was quite good. So a couple of those Shrek movies I enjoyed more than this story, but it's charming. It's interesting to see how the movies fleshed out and expanded on a rather slim thread of a story. It's of course we have Shrek, who's an ugly ogre. I'll read the beginning. His mother was ugly, and his father was ugly, but Shrek was uglier than the two of them put together. By the time he toddled, Shrek could spit flame a full 90 yards and vent smoke from either ear. With just a look, he cowed the reptiles in the swamp. Any snake dumb enough to bite him instantly got convulsions and died. And one of the things that comes out in the movies, which is only alluded to through the story, is subverting the expectations that you would find at least in modern children's stories. So being ugly instead of beautiful and handsome, being repulsive and stinky, and so his parents kick him out, and he just goes walking through the woods. All the animals are running away from him, and the plants are wilting as they get a whiff of his terrible odor. And he comes across a witch, and very early on, the witch gives him this prophecy in exchange for some lice in his hair. And the witch just tells you the rest of the story. I'll read it. Here is your fortune. Otchki potchki, itchki pitch. Pay attention to this witch. A donkey takes you to a knight, him you conquer in a fight. Then you wed a princess who is even uglier than you. Ha 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 and cock-a-doodle-doo, the magic words are apple strudel. And so the rest of the story is Shrek walking through the woods, minor adventures. He comes across a peasant, he comes across a dragon, he comes across children, the most terrifying thing of all. Then he comes across a donkey. The donkey takes him to the knight. He battles the knight and wins, and then sees the princess, who's even uglier than him. And so there's Shrek and the ugly princess. In the movies, the princess is beautiful during the day, and I can't remember. I think when it's a full moon, or maybe when the sun sets, she turns into an ogre. And the twist in the movie is that when she finally becomes her natural self, she turns into an ogre. So it doesn't end with Shrek turning into a handsome prince. And then it ends with them getting married with this crocodile being the officiator. I'm curious how a 2-year-old would take this story at all. I feel like maybe she might need to be a little bit older. I'm very curious to see how any reader would enjoy this story first and then see the movies. It seems like nowadays it's much more likely to encounter those terrific movies voiced by Mike Myers and Eddie Murphy and a whole cast of other great actors and voice actors. And it's charming. It feels kind of slight. The artwork has here's the dragon. The artwork has its charm. It is beautiful. So yeah, and then the other one, which I haven't read, so if you have, let me know. Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. And we have these donkeys and a pig cover. And this thing comes with a CD. I don't even know what you do with a CD nowadays. But it's an audio version of the book. And it's narrated or read by James Earl Jones. So if I can ever find a place to insert a CD, it would be pretty fun to listen to James Earl Jones. So yeah, 2 children's books, both by William Steig, Shrek, and also Sylvester and the Magic Pebble. Let me know if you've read them, if you've read anything else by William Steig, either as adults reading them to your children, or if you were read these stories as children by your parents, or anything at all. Fairly new writer to me. And yeah, it was a little bit of fun. So that's it. Leave a comment if you would like, and thank you for watching. Take care.